Tommy V in Michigan. He was on fire this morning.
Okay, thank you, Tommy V in Michigan. Yes, sir. If you share my prayers.
Tommy V's on. Yeah, we'll jump over there.
Tommy V doing great stuff over there.
I was afraid that was going to happen, but that's okay. All right. Who do we have at courtroom 2?
Position number 2, Ms. Bell.
All right. Good afternoon, Ms. Bell. Your case is 24 CR 00355. You're charged with stalking, disorderly conduct, and reckless conduct. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can I have the history, please, Mr. Howard?
Third arrest, 2023 FTA, on probation, ag assault, terrorist threats, possession of a knife or a firearm during the commission, cruelty in the second battery, criminal trespass. That's 22 SC 184-736. That's it.
All right. Ms. Allen, please proceed if this is your case.
My case, Your Honor. The charges on this specific case are stalking, disorderly, and we added a reckless conduct. She has a $1,500 surety bond already. I'd asked for $5,000 surety added for the reckless conduct. Her probationary case is has a possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. It's for pointing a gun at some women that she was arguing with, and those are identical facts. In this case, it's alleged she had a gun when she was driving down the road, chasing a young woman and posting her video of herself chasing a young woman in her vehicle on Instagram Live. It's actually the victim in this case, Akeria Weems, Akeriaweems, is her cousin. And there was a second person in a vehicle, Mrs. Kiera Patrick. There is also a current TPO that has been obtained since this incident in favor of Ms. Akeria Weems. And so this is from May the 2nd, so a delayed arrest, and this occurred on Northside Drive, Southwest. It started on Lee Street and continued past that period, past that area. The investigation utilized camera footage to document the progression of this chase at 3 p.m. in the afternoon on city streets here in Atlanta, which is reckless. So we would ask for a bond, or would you like me to wait?
No, go ahead.
So we would ask for no contact with the victim, Akeria Weems, and no contact with the alleged co-defendant, Kiera Patrick, a day of anger awareness, no drugs, alcohol, or weapons. And I said I wanted a $5,000 surety for the reckless. I think that's it.
No.
Did I miss anything?
No, you got it all, Ms. Allen. Is Ms. Weems on the line and wishes to make a statement?
I'm not sure we were able to eventually get in touch with her, but that was part of what we were trying to do this morning. We have not yet. I did speak to the detective on the case, however.
All right. Ms. Wills, then please proceed.
Thank you. Ms. Bell is 26 years old. She is a native of the Metro Atlanta area. She does work for She's been there for about a year. She does qualify for our services. She has 3-year-old autistic twins at home. So I would be requesting a signature bond so that she can get home and tend to her children. She does deny the allegations as alleged. We have, of course, no objection to no contact. My client does not desire to have contact with either of the complaining witnesses in this case. She actually states that she's been harassed by the alleged victims in this case, and has evidence and documentation of that she hopes to present to the court at the appropriate time. But again, I would ask for a signature bond. Again, my client has very limited income at this time.
All right, defendant is gonna receive a $2,500 surety bond, 1,000 on the stalking, 1,000 on the reckless, 500 on the disorderly. She's to have no contact with the alleged victim or cross defendant, and she's to have no drugs, no alcohol or weapons, including that subject weapon. And as a reminder, she'll be reset to state off purpose on the 20th. All right, best of luck. Who do we have?
All right, thank you. Next is position number 9, Kendall.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Kendall, your case is 24 CR 0035544Y. You're charged with riding a bike on the right side of the roadway, not having required equipment, obstruction, and criminal trespass. You understand your rights?
Yes. Yes.
All right, Miss Allen.
6 total. Last
I'm
arrest was
sorry, Mr. Howard. I read yours, Mr. Howard. Go ahead.
last arrest was in February. Probation. 2023 possession of a knife or a firearm during a commission. That was dismissed. 2023 FTA. 2021 carrying a weapon without a license, simple battery. That's it.
All right, Miss Allen.
Thank you, Your Honor. This incident was June the 7th of 2024. Location began on and continued through the cartilage of residences 1669 Richmond, and then ended at Lakewood Avenue again. Basically, officers reported seeing the defendant riding his bicycle down the middle of the road at night rather than on the right side of the road. There was no light on his bicycle as required. Police tried to stop the defendant and he biked away and down a different road. Blue lights were activated and he was directed to stop and he did not. Officers responding to support intercepted him and he fled onto the property, which is a residence, trying to elude the police and then over a fence. He ended up being apprehended and tased. He was seen by Grady and then transported after being medically cleared. So we've got 5 charges on this case. We would ask for $1,000 on each charge, Your Honor. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons, to stay away from the location. That's it, I think. Thank you.
I
All
saw
right, Miss-
4 cases.
I see 4 charges.
Okay.
Let's make sure, the equipment, the bike on the middle of the road, obstruction and criminal trespass. Are we missing one, Miss Allen?
No, I think we're good. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Coleman, in light of the information before me, I'm inclined to give your client a signature bond through the jail and require that stay away. Do you have any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, defendant is gonna receive a $4,000 SOB through the jail, 1,000 on each count. He is to stay away from that location and have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons as a condition. He will be reset for the notice. All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Kendall. That concludes your case.
Position 10, Mr. Merritt.
All right, best of luck to you. Who do we have next?
Number 14, Powell.
All right, Mr. Powell, good afternoon. Your case is 24 CR 003548F. You're charged with battery, family violence, and simple battery. Do you understand your rights? All right, Mr. Howard.
8th arrest. 2022 theft by receiving 2 counts. Got an open fleeing and officer suspended license, possession of marijuana. That's pretty much it. Just some open driving.
Thank you, Ms. Falk.
Yes, Your Honor. On this case, this happened April 24th, 2024. Officers were dispatched to They spoke to Denise Powell, who stated that her son, the defendant, had texted her about a dispute regarding music. She advised that about 30 minutes later, he came to her front door, which was locked, asked for some of his things at the home. She then walked into her room, and the defendant ran toward her, wrapped both hands around her neck, and began to choke her, pushing her onto the bed. She stated although she was still able to breathe, she did kick her son off with her left foot, and that's when he ran out of the bedroom, exiting the front door. Officers were able to see a visible scratch on her left cheek as well as bleeding. They did speak with her over the phone as well, the police, for a follow-up, and she revealed that she is concerned that the defendant has a serious drug problem and wants him to go to rehab because at the rate he's going to severely hurt someone or overdose. We did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Powell. She stated that they do not reside together because she kicked him out of the home due to him being disrespectful to her and his addiction to pills. She also stated he's been acting differently due to that, and this has been going on for approximately 1 year. She stated the other children were the ones to help get the defendant off of her, and their ages are 10, 9, 6, and 1. And she also stated that the defendant has threatened to kill her. She asked for a stay away from the incident location, but was not sure about a no further contact because she's concerned he doesn't have anyone else, and she wants him to get help with his addiction issues. The state does have some serious concerns about the nature of this particular incident. We are asking for a $3,000 surety, $4,000 surety bond, $3,000 on the family violence battery, $1,000 on the simple battery, no further contact, stay away from the address, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. And we're also asking for an ADET in this case, as well as no firearms. We would like to sound for Denise Powell at this time so that she could speak with the state, speak with the court. I understand that she wants possible contact, but at this time, the state has some real concerns about the nature of this offense, how quickly it escalated, and the fact that 4 children in the home had to assist in getting him off of his mother. That's all for the state.
All right, Ms. Powell, if you wish to make a statement, please raise your right hand and turn on your camera. All right, hearing none, Mr. Coleman.
Yeah, I'd be requesting a signature bond for Mr. Powell. He is 23 years of age, is a lifelong resident of Atlanta, Fulton County. He is a high school graduate. He is currently unemployed, therefore he would qualify for public defender services. However, that does mean that he does not have any money to post for bonds. Listening to his criminal history, appears that this is his 8th arrest, but I did not hear that he has any convictions for any violent crimes. Again, I'd be requesting a signature bond on Mr. Powell's behalf.
All right. At this time, defendant is going to receive a $4,000 signature bond through pretrial services, $2,000 on each count. He's also going to take the 2-day anger awareness course. That's going to be at level 2. He is to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons, and he's to have no contact with Ms. Powell and stay away from that location. Is there anything additional?
No, thank you, hon.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. What do we have next?
Number 15, Reynolds.
Your Honor, on Deshaun Powell, could we also get an ADET on that one? Based on what the mother said, there is a problem here.
I considered it, and not at this time, Ms. Falk, but I'm sure that's something that could be done at a later date.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Reynolds. All right, anything additional, or can we review the calendar?
Your Honor, we do have something additional on the Deshaun Powell case. Miss Denise Powell was having some technical difficulties, which would not allow her to speak when you asked her if she wanted to make a statement, but she would like to make a statement at this time in accordance with Marcy's law.
All right, Ms. Powell, if you'd like to make a statement, please turn on your camera, raise your right hand. Are you sure she wished to make a statement? That's fine.
she was very insistent upon speaking, so I'm
No, my phone, somebody
Yeah.
was calling in.
All
Okay,
right, turn on your camera, please.
okay.
Do you
Let me-
swear and affirm, do you swear and affirm testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please proceed.
Okay, Your Honor, what I was addressing, and I told everybody else, my son had a serious drug problem. And you giving him anger management, that's not the root of the problem. Because if he don't like, it was about money, it wasn't about music. It was about me, it was about money. When he didn't have no money, that's when he came in over here in outrage. Not only did he come over to my house, he went to my old mother house about money. And like when I don't know if it when he don't have the pills or when he on the pills, these kids are dying. And with anger management, how is anger management going to treat a drug problem? And my life is in danger. I look at the news every day, and these kids is killing their parents. I never seen my son, like we was close. And it's either I have to protect myself and my kids. So like anger management and it's a drug problem, like that's not going to help.
Okay.
And that's all I'm asking. Like, don't fail him because, like, he's a good kid that got addicted to drugs, and it's out of hand. 15 pills a day, and then if he can't get them, however he get them, and he goes.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to object to all of this.
I can have my kids. You attack me in front of 4 kids. My 1-year-old grandson, my 6-year-old, 8-year-old, and my 10-year-old daughter, they went to school every day having the teacher to call me to make sure that I was okay. So it traumatized them.
All right, any further response from the state of defense?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you coming to court to make this statement. I did order a no contact at this time. All right, Miss.
So no drug problem, nothing. No drug treatment, no evaluation, no nothing. Just no contact.
All right, I
Just
believe
send him to the street.
that's not what I've done, but I think you should speak with his attorney about what I've done. There's some implications legally from ordering certain things. This is just a bond hearing. There's going to be other court dates at a bond hearing.
I'm on the phone.
At a bond hearing, everybody's entitled to a bond. This is a misdemeanor offense. Your son is going to have other court dates. There are implications from doing things too early in the beginning of a proceeding. This is just day one. You can speak to the victim witness advocate about other things. I have ordered that your son is to be monitored. Okay. I cannot give you legal advice. You should speak with his attorney about what I've done today and perhaps why I've done it. And I think you'll understand further why I've taken the actions that I have. All right. My heart does go out to you. I am trying to do what's in accordance with the law today. All right. All right. Best of luck to you. Okay. Ms. Holly, can we please reconcile the calendar?
Yes, ma'am, I will. Once again, the reset date for the SAP calendar is going to be